Hi everybody, this is all things on I don't believe. I don't believe anything I hear on the news anymore. I don't believe anyone should have mega wealth, companies or sole human beings, especially when there's millions and millions of people dying in this world. I don't believe anyone should be refused medical treatment or made to pay through the nose for it. I don't believe any animal should be experimented on. I don't believe any government should be able to hold talks in private and not have it open to their employers, us. We should be able to know what's going on in those secret meetings. They are our employees. I don't believe any one huge country should be ruled by one person. I think the more I think about that, the more absurd I think it is. There should be like 5 or 10 people together who have a say. No one person should be allowed to say yes or no. I don't believe any one country can dictate to another country on their policies and procedures, or look after your own country, especially when you're not treating your own people well. Handing out money to banks and people foreclosing and losing jobs and just giving money to the rich to keep them rich. It's absurd. It's just absurd. I don't believe we treat this planet with the respect it deserves or demands. We live in a bubble. I don't believe any one person that rapes a child should keep their balls. I don't believe any animal should be killed for sport. I eat meat, fine, you need to kill a cow or whatever it is, kangaroo, whatever it is you're eating. But I don't believe that people should ever be allowed to go out and kill bears, lions, tigers, giraffes, elephants, anything for sport. I think it's disgusting. I don't think any one person should ostracize another person for how they behave in their own home, so long as they're not hurting another person or another creature. And then keep your nose out of their business. I don't believe there should be food additives in the food to make them look good. You know how they put dyes in foods, etc., just to make them look better? I think that should be banned. I don't believe people utilize their living space, even if they live in an apartment, put a planter box in, plant some herbs, eat fresh herbs. I don't believe most people put enough energy into research and believe that others will do the right thing. You're living in La La Land if you think that. I had one girl made a comment. She said, well, they wouldn't be doing this to us unless it was right. Bullshit. There's my favourite word, bullshit. I don't believe a baseball player should be paid $40 million when people are being foreclosed on, people are out of work, people are living in tent cities. I think it's disgusting. I don't believe any one religion is right, and I don't believe it should be shoved down the throats of other people. Believe in what you believe and keep it to yourself. Don't go out preaching that bullshit to other people. Believe in what you believe, keep it to yourself. I don't believe people in general give a shit about what's going on in a country until it's forced in their face, and that's a fact. I believe people just get along with their lives and do what they do and try and get, the better car, the better house, the better this, the better that. I don't truly believe that they really care until it's forced in their face and they're put in dire situations where they have to wake up to what's going on. I think people are dumbed down, basically, or just don't care. I'm not sure. I don't believe planes leave long-lasting chemtrails naturally. I know sometimes when jets go past, or they can put out these trails when they're doing shows and that, but no plane puts out these trails naturally that last for hours. I don't believe our governments aren't hypocrites. And I think that's about all. And I want to know what you don't believe in. I don't believe Victoria has enough rain. I can tell you that much right now. It's raining a little bit now, but it hasn't rained here for a long time. This world is in a very sorry state, and I have conversations with some people sometimes, and I know one man in particular. He's a businessman. He's going under. He used to be very prosperous, and he said he limits himself to what he watches because he doesn't want to get too depressed. To me, that's an ostrich, head in the sand. Head in the sand. I read everything, I listen to everything. I do not take anything at face value. If somebody comes on here and says to me, Vicky, this is how it is, sets down then I go and look it up. I do not believe anybody anymore about anything until I research it myself. And that's about all I have to say. So you smile and have a nice day.